Have you ever wondered how much time you might really have left after 70? Growing older brings a lot of changes, and for many of us the question of how long we'll live becomes more than just a curiosity. It becomes deeply personal. But what if I told you there are signs that can quietly and powerfully predict your longevity? These signs aren't found in a crystal ball or a complicated medical test. They're in how you walk, how you sleep, how you connect with others, and how you carry yourself through the day. In this video, we're diving into 8 real, research-backed signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. These aren't guesses or wishful thinking. They're based on decades of medical insight and psychological understanding. And even better, many of these signs are not just predictions. They're things you can improve, starting today. So if you're someone who wants to live not only longer, but with more strength, more clarity, and more peace, this video is especially for you. Stay tuned until the end, because just recognizing these signs might completely shift how you see your health and your future. Let's get started. Sign 1. You walk at a steady, brisk pace. One of the most powerful and often overlooked indicators of how long you'll live after 70 is something as simple as the way you walk. If you walk at a steady, brisk pace, without effort or hesitation, you may be signaling to your body and to the world that you've got more years ahead than you think. Walking speed has been studied for decades, and the results are consistent. Older adults who walk faster naturally tend to live longer. It's not about racing down the street or power walking. It's about rhythm, confidence, and energy in your stride. Your walking pace reflects more than just leg strength. It shows how well your heart, muscles, balance, and brain are working together. And when those systems are in sync, that's a sign of vitality. Seniors who maintain a brisk pace tend to approach life with more determination and confidence. They're not shuffling or pausing, they're moving forward. Literally, imagine this. You're walking through your neighborhood park. The air is crisp, the path is familiar. You're not rushing, but your steps are strong and even. That simple stroll might be quietly saying, I've still got a lot of living to do. I remember a man named Harold. He was 78 when I met him. He walked faster than folks half his age, not because he was trying, it's just how he moved. The doctors noticed. The physical therapists did too. They said his walking pace was more than just impressive. It was a sign of exceptional health. Harold lived into his mid-90s, sharp and spirited until the end. He always said, keep walking like you've got somewhere to be. And the good news is, if your walking has slowed down, it's something you can work on and improve. Even short, daily walks around your house or block can help your pace naturally return. So next time you head out, take note of your stride, because that rhythm in your step might be one of the clearest signs that your body is built for a longer, healthier journey. Sign 2. You maintain strong social connection. Another powerful sign that predicts how long you'll live after 70 is your ability to stay socially connected. It might sound simple, but your relationships may be doing more for your health than any vitamin or workout. Loneliness and isolation can be just as dangerous as smoking, sometimes even more. People over 70 who remain socially active and emotionally connected tend to live significantly longer because connection nourishes both body and mind. It reduces stress, lowers inflammation, boosts immunity, and helps protect your heart and brain. It's not about how many friends you have, it's about depth. Even a few close relationships, a spouse, neighbor, friend, or grown child, it can make all the difference. There's a woman named Linda who comes to mind. She's 82, lives alone, and doesn't have a big family. But every Wednesday, she calls her old high school friend. They talk for 30 minutes about recipes, news, aches in their knees, and old memories. That call, simple as it sounds, is one of the strongest predictors that Linda will keep thriving well into her 90s. Why? Because that connection lifts her spirit, eases her stress, and reminds her she's not alone. People who are connected are also more likely to eat better, exercise, take medications, and stay engaged. So think about it. Who checks on you? Who do you laugh with? Who do you check on? These aren't just nice moments. They're threads in the fabric of your health. Sign 3. You sleep consistently and soundly. Quality sleep is one of the most underrated tools for longevity after 70. If you get around 6 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night, you're not just feeling refreshed, you're extending your life. Sound sleep allows your brain to reset, your immune system to rebuild, and your hormones to balance. And it also protects your balance and alertness, helping prevent dangerous falls. Let me tell you about George. At 75, he only got 4 hours of sleep, tossing and turning all night. But after some small changes, eating lighter dinners, cooling his room, turning off the TV before bed, he started sleeping better. Now at 80, he says his sleep schedule is the best decision he ever made for his health. The truth is, if you're sleeping well, that's a great sign. And if not, it's something you can gently improve. Sign 4. You can stand on one leg for 10 seconds. This might surprise you, Keith, but your ability to balance on one leg for 10 seconds tells a lot about your overall health. It reflects your brain function, coordination, and body control. Older adults who can't maintain balance for even 10 seconds are at higher risk for serious health problems. I once met a man named Frank. He was 83, and every morning at the park, he'd lift one leg for 10 seconds, then switch. I read somewhere if I can still do this at my age, I'll probably stick around for a while, he said. He was right. Even if your balance isn't great right now, don't worry. You can improve it with simple daily exercises. Even standing near a counter and lifting one leg gently can make a difference. Sign 5. You handle stress calmly and bounce back quickly. It's not about avoiding stress, it's about how you respond to it. If you recover emotionally without staying stuck in fear or worry, you may be quietly protecting your health. Chronic stress raises inflammation, disrupts hormones, and harms your heart and brain. But people with resilience, like Walter, a calm and warm 81-year-old I once knew, tend to live longer and feel better. He once said, "Life's thrown a lot at me, but I try not to carry too much at once." That mindset doesn't just feel good, it lowers cortisol and boosts recovery. And the great news, resilience is a skill. You can build it, even now. Sign 6. You have strong grip strength. How firmly you can squeeze or hold something may reveal more about your longevity than you think. Grip strength reflects overall muscle health, brain-to-body coordination, and independence. People who stay active, gardening, carrying groceries, doing chores, often have stronger grips. And those stronger grips are linked to longer life, fewer hospital visits, and better heart health. Even simple exercises like squeezing a towel or using hand grippers can rebuild grip strength and support your daily independence. Sign 7. You eat whole, minimally processed foods daily. What you eat matters more after 70 than ever before. Whole foods, like vegetables, fruits, nuts, whole grains, and lean proteins, help lower inflammation, protect your brain, and boost energy. Processed foods, on the other hand, can silently age your body from the inside out. A man named Jim, at 79, slowly changed his diet, cutting soda, adding greens, and within a year, his energy and blood work improved drastically. The point is, it's never too late to start eating real food. Simple, clean meals, even on a budget, can protect your health in powerful ways. Sign 8. You find purpose and joy in daily life. Perhaps the most powerful sign of all. Do you still feel like your days matter? Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It could be a morning walk, watering your plants, or writing a kind note to someone, like Dorothy, 85, who lived alone but wrote letters every day because it gave her something to look forward to. Purpose keeps your system going, and joy protects your spirit. Even small joys, like hearing birds, sipping tea, or smiling at a stranger, help build resilience and strength. And if you've lost that purpose lately, that's okay. It can be rediscovered, one small habit at a time. So, which of these 8 signs stood out to you the most? Maybe you're already doing better than you think. Maybe today is your invitation to begin again, because aging isn't a decline. It's a deepening of wisdom, gratitude, and meaning. Your life is still unfolding, and your choices today can echo beautifully into the years ahead. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share if you found this helpful. And let us know in the comments, Which sign resonated with you the most? We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you in the next video.